Alright then, this is going to be a bit of a video on how to use YSRP or YS Role Playing server. So the roleplay server, the idea of it is to have a bit more point to YSFLIGHT. I mean, I love YSFLIGHT, I love flying around, bit of combat's fine too, but generally there isn't a huge sort of aim. So the aim of this is to kind of to add a career mode to YSFLIGHT. So there are some sort of additional gameplay features that we're going to go through today. Most things just like vanilla YSFLIGHT. So you get in, you join, you choose your aircraft, start positions, all of those kinds of things. Same as vanilla YSFLIGHT. But there are some new added features. So for a start, there is a career progression. So you start off with really rubbish aircraft. So you'll start off with a Piper Archer and a Diamond Eclipse if you're using sort of vanilla YSFLIGHT with no mods. There are some additional mods which are listed down here, but these are optional, so you don't have to use any of them. You can play just as well without. And actually the rewards and things for some of these mods are lower than if you were just flying vanilla. So very much vanilla oriented, and by vanilla I mean default install of YS, so clean install. So YSRP uses the 2015 version of YSFLIGHT. There's a link here. So this is the YSRP website. It's ysrp.co.uk, and that should bring you here. So yes, the download link for YSFLIGHT is there. We're using 2015 version. It's one of the more stable ones and one of the more widely used ones. So get yourself a copy of that, install that, and if you want to, there are mods down here, and you can, or you don't have to, install them too. So if I pause here, and we'll get YSFLIGHT open, and we'll see where we are. Alright, we fired up YSFLIGHT. I've got a few of the mods installed, but generally this is pretty vanilla YSFLIGHT. 2015, I'm using the D3D version. You can use the OpenGL version if you want to. Entirely up to you. So we're going to go up to Network, Client, and if you've already connected to it, it's going to be there. If not, you're just going to type in there ysrp.co.uk. Set a username. This is reasonably important. This is going to be the name that's going to be associated with your career log. So choose one that will stick, because you can't really change it. Well, you can change it, but you'll lose your progress. So first things that's happened, we're just logging in. Take a little while to load. There we go, there it's done. A few things here. So the first message here says if you've linked a Discord account, you'll need to log in with /login and then the token. We'll cover that probably in another video covering combat, but for just straight career mode flying, for civilian flying, this is all you'll need. At the bottom you'll start off with basic planes. By completing delivery missions you can unlock new aircraft. To start a mission, go to the terminal building. You'll get a prompt to type /missions, type /help for help. I need to add something there. So let's have a look at our aircraft. So these are the ones we're starting off with. We've got Diamond Eclipse, which is pants, don't use that one. We've got Piper Archer, and these two are the vanilla ones that you'll start with. The rest of these are mods. So we've got a Cessna, Belljet Ranger, a Tiger Moth, and a Cessna 182. So these are all available through mods. So we're going to choose the Piper Archer. It's probably the best one to get started with. And for your start position, so we've got some additional ones here which are available through that through the mod list on the website. If I bring it up, where is it there? So custom-made start positions. So those ones are the ones available, and oopsie daisy. these are the additional start positions that they add, and these will drop you pretty close to the terminal, so you can just pick up a mission straight away. So they are very handy. Imagining though that we haven't got that, your best position is either going to be from Hilo, HLI, which is up here. Sorry, Lihu, not Hilo. Hilo somewhere else. Down there. Lihu, which is up there, or Honolulu. Honolulu is the central biggest one here. Probably a good spot to start. These runway positions here are going to be on the main runways at Honolulu, but these ones here are a bit closer to the terminal, so we'll start at this one, Scenic 1. I'm going to press join, and there we are. So we're in our little Piper Archer, and excuse me. Right, we're in our Piper Archer. We are sat on the apron here at Honolulu. We've got a little building there on our left, but the terminal building that we're after is over there. So I'm just going to give it a little throttle so we can start to manoeuvre. So that building over there, that's the terminal. That's where we're going to head. So what we're going to do, we're going to give it a bit more gas. We're going to go for an outside view so it's you can see a bit better. And we're going to go and cross over there, so it looks like we're going to have to go head down this apron here. And what I could do is I could just pause the video, because you don't want to see me just taxi. Basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down the taxiway there and stop in front of that terminal over there. So I will pause and resume when I'm there. Alright, so we've got near the terminal now, and as you can see at the top it says you're near Honolulu. Type /missions to get a mission. So what we're going to do, we're going to go F12 for the chat, and we're going to go /missions. And now up here we've got our list of our 4 missions. If we don't like where they are, we can re-roll it, so we can just type it in again. We're going to go for number 4, because that is reasonably close. So if you want to check where you're actually meant to be going for these, you can open the website, and on the live map, when it loads, it's got your locations. So this is the one here that we're headed to. Oh, hello. There we go. Computer's a bit laggy. There we go. So we're going to take off here and we're going to land just over there. So this has got, yeah, all of the different destinations. There's some other little things here, like you can have nav beacons if you want to know where they are, which airports have fuel, which is very useful because keep an eye on your fuel gauge, and where the start positions are as well. Cool. So back to our aircraft. So we know where we're going. We're going to this one here, Kanoa. If we're not sure, we can go /current mission, and it'll say where we're flying from and where we're going to. Oh, and the direction as well, and how far away. So what we're going to do, we're going to head to a taxiway, to a runway, and we're going to head out. As we are tracking out, I'm going to check the weather. So the weather on YSRP is live, and it's linked to the metar of these airports here. So I'm going to go /metar. This can tell us what the wind's like. So at the minute it's 18 knots from the east. Visibility is 9 nautical miles. Let's have a look at our compass. So we're going to be taking off into the wind, which is ideal. Little tiny bit of crosswind off the runway, but it's going to be pretty minimal. But we'll be taking off, yeah, pretty much directly into the wind. It's worth checking that as you get close to your destination, because obviously the weather could change, and it does change. We're arriving at the airport now, at the runway. 08 left. Gonna head into the centre, gonna take off roll. There we go, there's a little bit of wind there. Hello. I'm gonna have to adjust slightly. Ooh, yeah, there's a bit of wind there, isn't there? Wow, yeah, there's a bit of crosswind. Right. It starts to rotate. Okay, we're up. So the meter is 40 knots of wind from east. Same visibility. Looks like that's pretty much that crosswind dialed in. Get a bit of a sunset as well. No. I'm not on the centre line, but it'll do. There must be some crazy wind at Hawaii at the minute. That is quite a lot. A bit of a sunset as well, that's nice. Alright. So, we just need a taxi to about there. There we go. As you can see in the top of the window there, you complete your mission. You've been awarded 278 Soji bucks, or YS bucks. So we'll come to a stop, and we can do our / mission again. Oh, got to be stops and / missions apostrophe s, a plural. There we go. So we've got our little list there. We can choose where we want to go. So that's pretty much the basics. You choose a mission, off you go, and get some money. So if I just exit out of here, someone else is doing some stunts. Happy days. Right then, back to the website. So we've just completed a mission, and we have earned some money. So we should be now on the leaderboard. There we are. So obviously this is not my main account. I'm Skipper, if I haven't introduced myself. Usually I fly under this alias here, but for this video, because I didn't want any aircraft that I don't yet, that people starting won't have, I started like this. So this is the one that I've just used for this, but there are some previous flights when I was testing stuff, so ignore them. But this is the flight we've just done in the Piper Archer. And there's a little profile of it. Oopsie daisy. So we started over there, taxied to the airport, took off, and landed over there. And there's a nice little profile of our altitude and our speed. And there we go. So the total amount of money we've just received is 278 YS bucks. If we go on the Get Started page, there's the different ranks. So as you complete missions, you will rank up, and you will unlock better and better aircraft at each level. So rank 0 is your little prop planes. Rank 1, I think you'll get your first jet, and and then they just get bigger and bigger from there. So I think rank 10 is an A380, just to give you an idea of size. So yeah, happy flying. Go and do some missions, enjoy yourself. Give me a shout on Discord or on here. On the topic of Discord, this is linked to Discord. Supposed to be anyway. Internet's a bit rubbish. It is linked to Discord. If you've got, there we go. Weird. Yeah, so it's linked to Discord. There will be all the messages and things that are happening in there. If people say things, it's linked to the chat. So yes, there's things happening on Discord. So yeah, that's YSRP. The main things are slash missions for getting missions, slash current mission if you want to check where you're supposed to be, slash metar to figure out what the weather is. That will update as you move around the map. So the closer you are to an airport, you'll get the weather for that particular airport. And then obviously if you want to get a mission, so you want to be close to the terminal, usually they're the kind of the white and blue stripy buildings. Some airports don't have them, some of them have just got a series of buildings or no buildings. Yeah, you might have to taxi around just to find the right spot. You can also use slash destinations to find the nearest destinations to your position. Once you've got a mission through slash missions, you'll have a list of 4, then to do slash 1 slash 2 slash 3 slash 4 to choose the one you want, and that's it. Off you go. If you want to cancel a mission, it's slash cancel, and that will just dump your passengers in midair somewhere, and that's pretty much it. There's things on the website here. This is ysrp.co.uk for slightly more involved commands and things, but that's pretty much the majority of the commands. So yeah, enjoy.